Hey there, Marvel fans and trivia enthusiasts. Welcome back to Sergeant Facts, the channel where we dive deep into the most fascinating corners of pop culture. Buckle up, because today we're unraveling the enigma that is Taskmaster. Who is this mysterious figure that can mimic any fighting style he sees? How did he become such a formidable foe for the Avengers, SpiderMan, and even Deadpool? Get ready to have your minds blown as we delve into 25 jaw-dropping facts about Taskmaster that you absolutely need to know. Fact number 1. Origin story: Taskmaster made his first appearance in the Avengers number 195, published in 1980. Created by the talented writer David Michelinie and artist George Perez, Taskmaster was initially conceived as a villain who would go on to face a multitude of Marvel heroes. His unique ability, known as photographic reflexes, allows him to mimic any physical skill he observes. This makes him not just a formidable opponent in combat but also a highly skilled trainer for other villains. Over the years, his character has been developed and expanded, adding layers of complexity and depth. His role has evolved from a straightforward villain to a character with more nuanced motivations and alliances. Fact number 2. Real name: Taskmaster's real name is Tony Masters. He was originally an agent for S.H.I.E.L.D., the espionage and law enforcement agency in the Marvel Universe. His life took a dark turn when he injected himself with a Nazi version of the super soldier serum. This serum enhanced his natural abilities, particularly his photographic reflexes, but came at a significant cost. The serum began to erode his personal memories, creating a complex psychological landscape that has been explored in various story arcs. Fact number 3. Photographic reflexes: Taskmaster's signature ability is his photographic reflexes, which allow him to perfectly mimic any physical action he sees. This includes complex martial arts moves, acrobatics, and even the unique fighting styles of superheroes. However, this ability has its limitations. He can't mimic superhuman abilities like flying or super strength. This skill has been both a blessing and a curse for Taskmaster, making him an incredibly versatile fighter but also leading to the loss of his personal memories, as his brain can only store a finite amount of information. Fact number 4. Skilled marksman: Taskmaster is an exceptional marksman, having mimicked the shooting skills of expert marksmen like Hawkeye and Bullseye. His accuracy with firearms and archery is almost unparalleled, making him a lethal opponent at both close and long ranges. He has been shown using a variety of weapons, from traditional bows and arrows to high-tech firearms. His skill set also includes exceptional aim with thrown objects, such as knives and even Captain America's shield, which he can throw with incredible precision. Fact number 5. Master of disguise: Taskmaster is not just a physical mimic, he's also a master of disguise. He has the ability to impersonate others so convincingly that he has successfully infiltrated high-security installations on multiple occasions. His skill in disguise is so advanced that he has fooled even seasoned spies and superheroes. This talent for impersonation complements his physical abilities, making him a versatile threat capable of both direct combat and covert operations. Fact number 6. Trained other villains: Taskmaster has used his unique skills to train other villains and henchmen. He has operated various training academies, where he teaches the art of combat and tactics to aspiring criminals. His graduates include notable villains like Crossbones and Cutthroat. These academies have been a recurring theme in Taskmaster's storylines, serving as both a source of income and a way to spread his influence in the criminal underworld. His training programs are so effective that they have been sought after by various criminal organizations. Fact number 7. Limited memory: One of the downsides to Taskmaster's abilities is that his brain's capacity is finite. The more skills he learns, the more personal memories he loses. This has led to a complex and often tragic personality, as he struggles with the loss of his own identity. He has forgotten key moments from his past, including his own name at times, and even the faces of people he once loved. This limitation adds a layer of vulnerability to an otherwise formidable character. Fact number 8. Fought Deadpool. Taskmaster has a unique and complicated relationship with Deadpool. Deadpool's unpredictable nature makes it difficult for Taskmaster to predict and mimic his movements. This has led to some interesting and comedic battles between the two characters, often resulting in a stalemate. Deadpool's chaotic fighting style serves as a foil to Taskmaster's calculated and mimicked techniques, creating a dynamic that has been explored in multiple story arcs. Fact number 9. Worked for government agencies. Despite his villainous tendencies, Taskmaster has occasionally worked for government agencies like S.H.I.E.L.D. and the U.S. military. His skills are so valuable that he's often hired as a mercenary or consultant for special operations. This dual role has made him a morally ambiguous character, blurring the lines between hero and villain. His alliances are often temporary and based on financial gain, but they have led to some unexpected team-ups with heroes. Fact number 10. Carries a shield. Taskmaster often carries a shield similar to Captain America's iconic weapon. He has mastered the art of using the shield for both offense and defense, thanks to his ability to mimic Captain America's fighting style. The shield is made of an osmium alloy, making it incredibly durable and capable of withstanding tremendous force. His proficiency with the shield is so advanced that he can perform complex maneuvers, like ricocheting it off multiple surfaces to hit a target. Fact number 11. Skilled swordsman. Taskmaster is a highly skilled swordsman, having mimicked the sword fighting techniques of heroes like Black Knight and villains like the Swordsman. His proficiency with a blade is another testament to his versatile combat skills. He has been shown using various types of swords, from traditional katanas to high-tech energy blades. His swordsmanship is so advanced that he can go toe-to-toe with some of the best fighters in the Marvel Universe, often using his sword in conjunction with other weapons like his shield or firearms. Fact number 12. Fought the Avengers. Taskmaster has had the audacity to go toe-to-toe with the Avengers on multiple occasions. Despite being a human with no superhuman abilities, his unique skill set allows him to hold his own against some of the most powerful heroes in the Marvel Universe. He has battled the likes of Iron Man, Thor, and even the Hulk, using his mimicked skills to adapt his fighting style to each opponent. These confrontations often serve to highlight both his tactical brilliance and the limitations of his powers. Fact number 13. Multiple costumes. Over the years, Taskmaster has donned multiple costumes, each with its own set of weapons and gadgets. These costumes are tailored to the specific skills he plans to mimic during his missions, making him a highly adaptable combatant. From traditional swords and shields to high-tech firearms and energy weapons, each costume is a toolkit that allows him to maximize his unique abilities. His costumes also often include advanced technology for communication and surveillance, making him a one-man army on the battlefield. Fact number 14. Limited superhuman abilities. While Taskmaster can mimic any physical skill, he cannot mimic superhuman abilities. For example, he can swing a hammer like Thor but can't summon lightning or fly. He can mimic Spider-Man's agility but can't replicate his wall crawling or web slinging. This limitation keeps him from becoming too powerful and serves as a balancing factor in his confrontations with superhuman opponents. It also adds a layer of strategy to his battles, as he must choose which skills to mimic carefully. Fact number 15. Fought Spider-Man. Taskmaster has battled Spider-Man several times, and these confrontations often serve to push him to his limits. Although he can mimic Spider-Man's acrobatic moves, he can't replicate his web-slinging or wall-crawling abilities. These battles are a showcase of agility and reflexes, often taking place in dynamic environments that allow both characters to fully utilize their unique skill sets. The confrontations also serve to highlight the limitations of Taskmaster's powers, as he struggles to keep up with Spider-Man's superhuman abilities. Fact number 16. Female Taskmaster. There was a female version of Taskmaster named Mercedes Merced. She was Tony Master's wife and took up the mantle when he was unable to perform his duties. Mercedes had similar abilities and was equally skilled in combat. Her character adds another layer of complexity to Taskmaster's story, as she represents both a loved one he has forgotten and a mirror to his own abilities. Her role has been explored in various story arcs, adding depth to the Taskmaster mythos. Fact number 17. Appeared in video games. Taskmaster has made appearances in various Marvel video games, including Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Spider-Man for the PS4. In these games, his abilities are often adapted to fit the gameplay mechanics, offering players a unique combat experience. These adaptations often include a range of weapons and skills that players can utilize, from archery and swordsmanship to hand-to-hand combat, providing a multifaceted gaming experience that mirrors his versatility in the comics. Fact number 18. Animated appearances. Taskmaster has been featured in several animated Marvel series, such as Avengers Assemble and Ultimate Spider-Man. In these adaptations, his character and abilities are often simplified to make them more accessible to younger audiences. Despite this simplification, these animated versions capture the essence of the character, including his unique abilities and complex morality, making him a compelling villain or anti-hero depending on the storyline. Fact number 19. Fought Black Widow. Taskmaster has a notable rivalry with Black Widow, another character skilled in espionage and combat. Both are highly trained in various forms of martial arts, marksmanship, and tactics. Their battles are often intense, showcasing a high level of tactical and physical prowess. The confrontations between Taskmaster and Black Widow serve as a battle of equals, often coming down to who can outsmart the other. Their rivalry has been explored in both comics and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, adding depth to both characters. Fact number 20. Skilled strategist. Beyond his physical abilities, Taskmaster is also a brilliant strategist. He can quickly analyze his opponent's tactics and adapt his own strategy accordingly. This makes him not just a physical threat but also a mental one. His strategic mind has been highlighted in various story arcs where he takes on leadership roles or orchestrates complex missions. His ability to think several steps ahead of his opponents often gives him the upper hand, even when he's outmatched in terms of raw power. Fact number 21. Worked with Red Skull. Taskmaster has occasionally teamed up with other major villains like Red Skull. These alliances are usually short-lived, as Taskmaster is primarily a mercenary motivated by self-interest rather than ideological goals. However, these team-ups often result in some of the most dangerous and high-stakes missions in the Marvel Universe, as they combine the tactical brilliance and unique abilities of multiple villains. Fact number 22. Fought Hawkeye. Taskmaster and Hawkeye have had several encounters, given their similar skill sets. These battles are often evenly matched, showcasing the pinnacle of human physical abilities in the Marvel Universe. The confrontations usually involve a range of weapons and tactics, from archery and swordsmanship to hand-to-hand combat, making each battle a unique and dynamic event. Fact number 23. Appeared in Black Widow movie. Taskmaster made his cinematic debut in the 2021 Black Widow movie. In this adaptation, the character's identity and backstory were significantly altered, sparking debates among fans about the faithfulness of the portrayal. Despite these changes, the essence of Taskmaster's abilities was preserved, including his skill in mimicking the fighting styles of various Avengers. The character's inclusion in the Marvel Cinematic Universe opens the door for future appearances and developments. Fact number 24. Expert in hand-to-hand combat, Taskmaster has mimicked the hand-to-hand combat styles of numerous Marvel characters, including Daredevil, Iron Fist, and Shang-Chi. This makes him one of the most skilled hand-to-hand combatants in the Marvel Universe. His mastery of various martial arts forms allows him to adapt to almost any close-quarters combat situation, making him a formidable opponent even when disarmed. Fact number 25. Complex morality. Despite being categorized as a villain, Taskmaster's morality is complex. He's been both an enemy and an ally to various Marvel heroes, often choosing sides based on his own interests rather than a strict moral code. This moral ambiguity makes him a compelling character, as he's not purely evil but rather a survivor doing what he must to get by. His complex morality has been explored in various story arcs, adding depth and nuance to his character. Wow, what a journey through the complex and captivating world of Taskmaster. From his origins as a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent to his morally ambiguous alliances, this character is a treasure trove of fascinating details. If you thought you knew Taskmaster, think again. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive here at @Sergeant_Facts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending facts about your favorite characters. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and as always, stay curious.